What is good, everybody? It's your boy JsantOfficial in the building. Today we are in the M4 CS. I want to give you guys more POVs. The last video I just posted reached almost 1,000 views. It looks like people like it, so I'm going to make another POV for you guys, and I'm going to take you guys with me. So let's get on the road and let's start ripping the car. You know we canceled the video without a cold start. It's not really a cold start. I drove the car not too long ago, so it's somewhat warmed up to an extent. This past weekend, I took the car to a car meet. I wish I vlogged it, but I didn't. I was with an old friend of mine. I just wanted to catch up. But I took the car to a car meet near me. It was absolutely amazing. I might be able to post a picture in the video. But there's gonna be more car meets coming up for you guys soon. But as of right now, I just love doing POVs. It gives you guys a better driving experience of the car. The car has been absolutely amazing, so I'm excited to be driving this thing today. It is a beautiful day in Connecticut. It's about 80 degrees right now. It's a little bit humid, and it did rain a little bit. But I might just do pulls with traction control on, or I might just risk it and just keep it off. We'll find out. We'll see how the road is in just a minute. You know damn well we gotta turn that AC on just for a little before the car warms up fully so I can do some pulls. Heads are tripping today. What the Hope the view is good for you guys, like that. Sheesh. Let's see if I can get a nasty pop for you guys. Jesus, hope you guys can hear that. I gotta take this car to more car meets, man. I've been slacking. I've just been real busy with life stuff, that's all. And I need a damn mid-pipe too. This car is loud, but it's not loud enough, honestly, so. The tire light's only on because there's a nail in the right rear tire. I have the new tire, but it's barely leaking. It leaks probably a pound every week, so I don't really stress about it too much. But after a couple months, it ends up just going back on because it's at like 28 pounds. So it's really not like a major safety concern. I got people in front of me that's pretty much limiting me to go fast, so kind of annoying. I've had this car for about a year now, actually, and I'll never get sick of this car. I've driven 8,000 miles this past year, which is a stupid mistake that I did, but it's just like, how can you not drive this car everywhere? It's so fun in so many ways. Even traction control line, it just wants to cut power like crazy. Sheesh. Car just wants to spin. It cuts all the power. That's the thing. Like, traction control is very useful in so many ways, but like it cuts a lot of the power, so it just kind of lacks a little bit. But the thing is, when you have it off, it just spins like crazy. It's just super reckless. Let's see how it goes doing a little quick 40 roll with traction control on. Sheesh. We're almost at the spot. My usual go-to, because it's a nice open parking lot. Get to do my thing, got my freedom, got my space. That big lot right there. I'm pretty sure this is like the go-to spot for if you want to just drift and practice or anything like that, 'cause there's just marks all over the place. But that's not what we're gonna do today. All right, so originally I was gonna do a POV for you guys. I am gonna give you guys some POV content. However, I think I want to make a video for you guys on why I bought this 2019 BMW M4 CS. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 reasons on why I purchased this vehicle, and if it's worth it or not. So let's do that. All right, guys, 3 reasons why I purchased this 2019 BMW M4 CS. Reason number 1. It is the best car for the price range. Now let me explain. Now this BMW M4 CS cost me $67,000. I know you're gonna be like, damn, that's that's way too overpriced for me. I can't afford it. Or just in general for the CS, or just even in general, you could have just bought a base model and tuned it to be the same power. Now the reason why that I got this specific car is because of the fact that it has an individual purchase paint, which is very, very rare. I think there's only 70 of these in the US. So it holds its value pretty well. I know some dealerships that told me whenever I want to sell the car, if I did, this car will hold its value. Obviously, I don't want to put too many miles on it. Not that I want to sell it, but I'm just saying, even though it costs a good amount of money, for what it is, it gives you the reliability, the status. It just gives you everything that you're looking for in a sports car. There's not one thing you can say that's wrong with this car. There really isn't. This car is literally the most beautiful car that you can own for the price range. Maybe other competitors would be like maybe the Supra, which is a beautiful car. My buddy Dave has one. It's absolutely a great car, but the power lacks compared to what you get for this. The only other car that maybe can be good for the same horsepower and price would maybe be the AMGs. However, they're luxury sport. They're not really that raw compared to this car. The AMGs are way more heavier. They're all-wheel drive, and overall, it's a boat. I'm not trying to be rude. It's still a beautiful car. I love AMGs, but and I did actually think about getting that before I purchased this car. But I love the M4. I've always loved the M4, and the community, the M4 community, or the M community in general, especially in Connecticut, are full of great, nice people. So I don't regret anything as far as, you know, the car that I picked. But yes, I spent $67,000 on this car. It only had 17,000 miles, and really, it's the best car you can get for the price. You get 450 horsepower, 440 torque. It's reliable. It's fast. It sounds pretty good for being stock. This car came with the M Performance exhaust from the factory, so it sounded pretty good stock. It was a little bit quiet, but downpipes for the car cost me $500. I got the VRSF open downpipes. They're easy to install. This car is so easy to work on. Besides obviously doing the crank hub or major mods to the car, like the turbos, it's really not that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse, but it's really not that bad. So that's reason number 1. All right, and reason number 2 on why I bought this car is because of status. Now, I know you guys are gonna sit there and say, wow, you spent $67,000 on a car for other people. No, that's not what I'm saying. Overall, we're all, you know, competitive humans, and I know damn well when you buy this car, you're gonna want to show off. You're gonna want people to, you know, to see that, you know, to give you to think that you're doing well for yourself. I mean, I know it's not all about that, but at the end of the day, as a normal human being, we crave that. So it gives you the great status. It puts you in that category that isn't, you know, like normal people, and it also creates that mindset that, you know, you worked for it, and it makes you work harder. And I'm not gonna lie, like ever since I've owned this car, I've had the mindset of, you know, even though I've always been smart with my money, and that's why I got this car, but it keeps you in that mind space, like, you know, to work hard. You know what I mean? Like it gives you reason to push yourself, and it makes you want more. So this is the only car that I want in the future. I do plan on getting a supercar in the future, but for what it is, man, it's the best car you can get. And once again, you get status with it. You get a lot of compliments, and you get a lot of looks. I don't think you're gonna get that 1% people that are gonna be like, oh, nice car, dude, like your daddy's money, or just even in general, not that it matters. You're gonna get negative, people that are gonna say negative things. That's normal. That's just jealousy and insecurity. People that are not happy with themselves, they project it on you. So I don't care. But at the end of the day, yeah, you get, I like the status that you get from it. It makes you feel better, and not that it's not that it's the only source of happiness, but it gives you that perspective of of life, where where you have that quality as far as driving. Because I'm a car guy, so if I want something, I'm gonna get it. And then for you might sit there and say it's not worth it, but that's just because that's not what that's not your goal, and that's not what you want. So everybody has different goals. Instead of you buying an M4, you might prefer going, just spending all your money on other things. For example, like a bike, or video games, whatever it is. Like, people have their own hobbies, and this is my hobby, so I chose to go this route, and that's why I got this car. And once again, it gives you the ego and status. Sorry if you guys don't like that, but I personally love the responses you get from people when you own this car. Not only that, you also get connections too. I met several people that asked me questions about, how did you get the car, which I will make another video on that for you guys, and how I got it. But they ask you questions on how you got the car, or you'll meet people with the same car, and they'll have a whole different, and they'll have, there'll be a great network for you to expand your businesses in certain ways. And that's what it's all about. It just it opens more doors. This is the second reason on why I purchased this car. And the third reason that I bought this car is, it is an investment. Now let me explain. It's not just for the money. It's not just for the investment. Obviously it's to enjoy the car and experience, but at the end of the day, I am using this for YouTube and social media as an advantage while owning it, so I can grow the business that I'm trying to expand. And this gives me the opportunity. You can grow a business with any car. It doesn't matter what it is. You just have to be creative. However, this car does have a value, and I'm gonna put it out there to expand the business. Now, I just wanna let you guys know I am an investor. I invest in multiple things, not just the car. I invest in other things, which I will get to in another video, but that is the other reason why I purchased the car. It is an investment, and I'm hoping that I get my return over time of just years of consistency. And I know it'll get to that point, but it takes a lot of time. So that's the third reason why I purchased this car. All right, guys, so it is later in the night. As you can see, it's a little bit darker in the night. It's been about 2 hours since I last made my last clip. I ran into a great guy. That's why I bought this car, because the car community is full of amazing people, like-minded, just driven people in general that want to do great for themselves. That's what I like to be around. So this car brings you and gives you those opportunities to meet people like that. So that's why, got a little diesel Cummins driving by. That's why I bought this car, as one of the reasons as well, or if not, I already said it earlier. It just gives you a lot of opportunity to meet new people that are great. So back to what I was talking about earlier. Is this car worth buying? Is the BMW M4 CS worth buying? Is spending $70,000 on a nice car, or $100,000 worth spending on a nice car, worth it? And my answer is yes. However, it depends on a lot of circumstances. Now, let me explain that. Now, I was able to afford this car only because I invested my money properly, and as a result, I was able to save up enough money to be able to afford this car without having any stresses. Now, if you're that person that just wants to dump all your savings into a car, don't do it. That is not worth it unless you use it as an investment, which I know people that have put all their money into a car to try to get big on YouTube, and it has been successful. Not that I know, but I've seen people that have done that, and that works too. You can always take a risk. That's called taking a risk. However, if you're just being desperate and you just want pleasure, then this might not be the right thing for you, or it might not be worth it buying a nice car or expensive car, because you know you don't get anything in return, or you don't have anything backing you up to be able to pay this car off, or whatever it is. It's just not worth it. It's a car that you'll get used to, and then you put yourself in a hole where you have to pay all this money for something that just drives you around, if that makes sense. And as a result, it's not worth it. So it is worth it if you're smart with your money. If you have money saved up and you invest your money, you can get what you want as a toy, as a nice little gift for yourself. Otherwise, it's not worth it. So do what you want to do, though. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. Everybody has different hobbies, so their beliefs is gonna be different from you. They might tell you that, you know, it's not worth spending money on a car because it just drives. It's a car that drives, but for you, it's a hobby, right? Just like how they would put their money towards going on vacation, or they put their money towards so many other things. It's you know what I mean? So don't let other people's beliefs, you know, ruin your belief on what you want. So life's all about, you know, experiences. So don't let that determine what you feel or what you want to do with yourself. So I did what I want to do, and I'm happy with the outcome. So and you can too. Sorry if the quality isn't as good now that it's later in the night, guys. I hope it's good for you guys to see. But let's have a little bit of fun and drive around a little bit. Why don't we? You got some people flying through the streets right now. I'm gonna put the windows up. Maybe that'll help with the sound a little bit, because I feel like the wind is getting in the way. Got some people chilling right now. Jeez, I don't know if you guys hear that, but it sounds insane. Bro, this shit is nuts, bro. Even with traction control on, when it grips, it pulls nice, man. And it pulls nice. Sheesh. Alright, let's turn off traction control and see what happens. This might be a bad idea, but let's fucking send it, bro. Like, let's send it. Let's go. Let's hope we don't pull a Mustang and get in an accident. Obviously, we gotta be safe, but yeah, that's not a good idea. The car dead ass wanted to just go sideways, and I just did quarter throttle, so. Hella people driving tonight. It's insane, bro. I love when you let off and it just pops real hard, and that's stock too. The only thing that's in this car is downpipes, so just putting downpipes alone on a CS makes the car sound absolutely amazing. Got hella heads coming by. Gotta chill. Gotta chill out. Damn, bro. Hella rocks in the road. The one thing I don't like too is that these tires are so wide that it grabs all the rocks and just wants to throw it onto the paint. So the gas station's right there. It's called Sitco. I know y'all gonna fry me for going to Sitco. we're here. But alright guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Please subscribe, please like, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.